Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Whisky.de, dem Treffpunkt feiner Geister. Und heute sind wir auf einer Neuanführung, und zwar dem Highland Park Ice Event. Das ist ein 17-jähriger Highland Park und den werden wir uns heute anschauen, was das für ein Whisky ist. Es gibt dann später auch noch ein kleines Interview, da sind dann alle Informationen. Hier sind wir auf dem globalen Rollout-Event und uns wurde die Flasche schön präsentiert. Es gab viele Informationen zur Brennerei. Vorher gab es noch ein Highland Park 12 und ein Dark Origins, dass man sich ein bisschen darauf einstimmen kann. Für jeden, den der normale Highland Park Geschmack nicht geläufig war. Und über den Abend wurde eine tolle Geschichte erzählt, wie sie vorher die ganzen Götter durchgenommen haben in ihrer Serie. Und diesmal fangen wir mit Eis an und ich denke, wir können uns auf ein paar Elemente freuen. Hier wurde einem gesagt, man soll Highland Park Eis nicht auf Eis genießen. In der kleinen Tasting-Beschreibung, die wir bekommen haben, haben sie dann doch reingeschrieben, das ist der einzige Whisky, den wir mal mit Eis genießen würden. Viele haben dann aber gesagt, ja, 1-2 Tropfen Schmelzwasser reicht auch.
So now we're having a little chat with Mark Markinson, and you're the global brand ambassador for Highland Park.
Yep.
You've been in the whiskey business for 26 years.
That's right, yeah.
10 years for Highland Park, worked at the distillery, and now you're here to present us. So what you got?
Well, this is the new expression of Highland Park, which is called Ice, which is kind of the following of the Valhalla series we had with Thor and Loki, Freya and Odin. But this takes us all the way back in Norse mythology to the creation of the world.
Okay.
And we like to tell these stories about the Norse mythology and the Vikings because Orkney used to belong to the Vikings in the past. So the story about this is how, according to Norse mythology, the world was created. And the whiskey here reflects that a bit by being a fresh, delicate whiskey. It's of course not to be enjoyed with ice. Of course, it's all up to how you will enjoy it at your home, but it's not what we're referring to. This is the two worlds we had with ice and later fire, and the 9 worlds according to these kind of things. So this is talking about the creation. The whiskey here is a 17-year-old whiskey matured 100% first fill bourbon cask, and it's bottled at 53.9% alcohol. We made 30,000 bottles for the world, and in Germany there will be about 3,000 bottles available.
Okay.
So it's one that we want people to of course enjoy, but it's also for people that still like to collect whiskies.
Okay. Do you have any idea, like we have international viewers as well, how much is for UK market, US market?
The allocation will vary a bit. We have, I think for Great Britain it will be about 5,000 bottles if I remember correctly. A bit more for America of course and so on, but Germany is a huge whiskey market, so you can see at least 10% of the volume is going to Germany, which is quite a lot. And we also know that I think specific this flavor will be, we can see the sales of Freya, how that went in Germany, and same type of cask, not exactly the same, but a first fill bourbon, but these casks are a bit different, and a bit older of course, the strength is different, and the whiskey here is a bit similar to Freya, but has a bit more tropical fruity notes and a bit more coconutty flavor, I think, as well, and especially the honey flavor, which is the character we're looking for at Highland Park, is coming to its right here as well. So a beautiful, beautiful whiskey, I think.
So how about coloring and chill filtering?
Well, it's not chill filtered, and at Highland
filtered.
Park we never use color. We don't like to add the color. We like the casks to give the color to the whiskies, and none of our whiskies in our range have color in it. So we never use artificial color.
Okay.
So should we try it?
Yeah, sure. I'm excited.
Let's go. It's of course strong with the 53.9, but it's not aggressive in any way. It's still very mellow, and I like especially the pineapples, the mango notes that comes out. I like the beautiful kind of burnt vanilla notes that comes out as well, and you have a slightly hint of nuttiness as well. But what I like the most is the beautiful honey flavor that Highland Park is known for that comes out.
Yeah, I have to say, in the beginning, I get a little bit of spiciness. I'm not sure if it's the intensity and the alcohol.
Well, of course, the alcohol gives you some spiciness, but I do think that
you have a journey then. I got the vanilla and the pineapple get like in the middle, and I have to say I got the honey in the end.
It's a beauty, and the honey always comes from the peat we're using. So
how much ppm are we looking at?
Well, you know, the malt we make ourselves is always 45 approximately ppm, and then we mix it with unpeated malt from a place called Simpson's Maltings, which will take this whiskey down to approximately 12-15 ppm in the malt when we do that. So it's not a heavily peated one, but this is the same spirit as we always do. But 5 weeks a year we do heavy peated malt at Highland Park with the ppm value of 45, and don't mix that as well.
So does the peat part only come from Highland Park, like the own malting?
Yeah. So the peat part is always just from Orkney, from our own.
From your own kilns.
And from our own moor, Hobbistow Moor, where we cut our peat. Everything else we get in is non-peated.
Oh, so and then you blend them together.
And then we blend them together, So.
Okay, yeah, great stuff.
It's a great whiskey,
So you're touring around the world with this whiskey?
Yeah, right now I'm doing the finest spirit here in Munich. Tomorrow and the day after. And after that there's a tour in Norway and Sweden, where we have to do the launch of this as well. Sweden is a huge whiskey market as well. Norway used to own Orkney together with Denmark, so of course they are very interested in what we come up with. And later we have a tour around Asia as well, in Taiwan and Singapore as well. So busy times for Highland Park and for the ambassadors. But it's always good to come out and see people reaction around the world, and you know, it's not always the same reaction we get, but it's always good fun to hear what people have views on whiskey.
Thank you for having us, and thank you for showing us this great new whiskey.
I thank you. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did. I like it. I'm still gonna enjoy it.
We're doing our best every time.
Enjoy the rest now. Thank you very much. And if you're interested in this one, then make sure you go to the fairs around your town. Check out the Beam Suntory stand with the Highland Park, and you will probably find it.
Definitely.